I am a survivor of abuse. When I was 12 years old, my father went away to prison for life with parole due to spousal abuse, child abuse, and torture, among some other lesser crimes. From the ages of 11 to 12 is when it was severely bad. My dad was always abusive beforehand, but within about a 10-month span was when it became life-threatening. At least to me. He had already been beating the crap out of my mom for years before that. Due to his constant abuse of drugs like methamphetamines and cocaine, he got this paranoid delusion that people were after him, that members of our extended family were secret satanic cult worshippers who were trying to unalive him. And with that, he then started to say that he was getting messages from God to destroy them. Then he weaponized religion in order to further our abuse. He constantly justified his abuse toward my mom by saying that he was beating the demons out of her. I watched this at the age of 12 in my home. I would see my dad consistently beat the crap out of my mom. There was one time he threw a sewing machine at her face. I would be hit. My dad's versions of regular punishments was spankings, but with a hardback book, to the point where I would have trouble sitting. Other abuses that he thought and made me believe were just standard when I wasn't just outright hit was when my dad decided to whip me with a belt buckle first. Even the punishments that weren't violent had severe trauma against me. My dad took away my bed privileges and made me sleep on the floor like I was a dog. And the worst thing about this was that our father brainwashed me, my brother, and my two sisters into thinking that our mother was the problem and that she was a part of this cult, when in reality it was just drug-induced bullcrap. Our abuse and story was so crazy that it spawned, I believe, 3 or 4 documentaries on Discovery Channel ID, ABC's 2020 Primetime. It was insane. Due to this abuse, I suffered immense PTSD. I've had sleep problems since I was about 11. My insomnia comes and goes, but I'm sure I've probably taken off a good few years of my life just from that alone. My self-esteem and self-worth is just less than crap. I consistently put myself down and believe that I am just worth nothing. I don't think I'm attractive. I don't think I have a good personality in any way. And I know at the end of the day that's probably wrong, but that is the image that I have because of this abuse that happened when I was 12. I am 31 years old, and I have gone to therapy throughout my life, and there are still lifelong scars. However, I'm still here, and I'm still willing to fight for my mental health. I'm still willing to put in the effort to try and change and try to get better. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I know how hard trying...
Skip this video if you don't love your mother. Which place would you choose for your mother? Click the follow, like, and share buttons if you choose heaven. I give you 3 seconds to choose.
Trauma can just bring you down to the depths of despair. It can bring you to this soul-crushing feeling to where you feel that you don't have any reason to keep going. But it gets better. Within the time between when my father went to prison, when I went to foster care, and now, I have done a lot of work on myself. I've tried getting my anger problem that I had throughout my childhood in check. I was able to open back up a relationship with my father and forgive him. And I've tried over the years to be more forgiving toward myself, to stop listening to the failure voice that is inside my head that consistently tells me that I'm worthless. And I've tried so very, very hard to understand that I do have worth. If you're suffering from this type of stuff, if you're watching this video and going through something terrible like I did, please reach out to somebody. Reach out to a trusted official, police, CPS, to a friend, to me even. I will listen to your story. And if you've already gone through this and consistently battle with PTSD, with these horrible feelings like I have for years and years, then please, I am begging you, reach out to a therapist. It is not a weakness to talk to a therapist, to go through therapy. It is an absolute strength. Therapy works. And if you're there watching this video and you're struggling like I did, one thing that helped me a lot was art. Writing is something that truly saved my life. And one thing I absolutely love that's able to kind of help me deal with things is comedy. And trying to get people to laugh, trying to entertain guys like you who are watching this video. That's why throughout my page there's a bunch of comedy videos, and I love doing that. And it helps me process what I've been through. It helps me focus on something else. And it legitimately does make me happy. Please share your story. Please take care of yourself. And please, most importantly, talk.